Hello people. Today we are going to see the synthesis of fatty acids from soap. Before starting, I want to dedicate this video to my uncle Michael, who tragically passed away days ago. A few years ago, I purchased some pure olive oil soap. Since it is natural, no preservatives are added. So it has an expiration date. It looks darkened, and a white hairy solid has formed. I think it is already expired. So I decided to make an experiment for my waste to resource playlist with it. 316 grams of soap are weighed out. With a knife, the soap bars are carefully cutted in 1 by 2 centimeters pieces. The soap pieces look like cheese, but I can assure you it is not. The pieces are placed in a steel pot. 3 liters of tap water are added. The suspension heated up to 80 Celsius, gently on a low flame. Soap takes 2 hours to dissolve. Then it is filtered through tablecloth while still hot. Once cool, from soap solution, a solid precipitate out. This suspension is filtered again through tablecloth, but after 2 liters, it completely stucks. The tablecloth is placed in the pot, along with remaining soap suspension. 2 liters of tap water are added, and all kept at 80 Celsius for 30 minutes. Then it is filtered through tablecloth still hot. In total, almost 5 liters of soap suspension are obtained. This is divided into portions. To each portions, 100 grams of table salt is added. The common ion effect given by table salt leads to a complete separation of carboxylate salts from aqueous glycerol solution. In fact, once table salt dissolves, a large amount of white precipitate is formed. Bottles are left standing overnight, after which, two phases are separated clearly. These are filtered through nylon woman socks to make it faster. Residue is washed with fresh tap water, then soaked in brine solution, and carefully treated to remove as much glycerol and soda as possible. Residue is placed to dry a little bit on a card box. Left there for a few hours. The white residue is placed back in the pot, suspended in 2 liters of tap water, and heated for 1 hour. The suspension show a pH of 10. While still hot, 25 milliliters of concentrated hydrochloric acid is added. The suspension is swirled a bit, then pH is measured to be 9. Additional 50 milliliters of acid is added. A solid forms on top of suspension. These are our fatty acids, but since the suspension is still hot, they melt on top as a brown liquid layer. pH is 5, so no more acid is needed. The pot is covered and left standing overnight. The day after, a solid mass is found floating on the top. It is recovered with the help of a spoon, pressed on paper, and left dry in open air for a morning. 216 grams of an oily, waxy solid is obtained, which is the mixture of solid and liquid fatty acids. Considering some liquid product is lost on the paper, this is a good yield. It has absorbed some color from the paper it was dried on, but it is irrelevant for the next reaction. The confirmation the product is a carboxylic acid is done by dissolving a small amount in acetone water and by adding an aqueous sodium bicarbonate solution. The bubbles formation is a positive test. Dear viewers, as usual, I thank you all for watching and invite you to like and subscribe. See you next video. Bye bye.